Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today, the Cubs and Reds are going to play Game 2 of a 3-game series. With their win yesterday, the Cubs have now opened up a 6-game lead in the Central Division standings, their largest lead of the season so far. After yesterday's 8-4 decision, today we are going to see the Cubs sending Brent Suter out to the mound. He's making appearance number 9 with a 2-3 record. He has a 3.79 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP. The Cubs lineup today will be Hoerner, Correa, Rizzo, Santana, Harper, Springer, Casas, Ramos, and Suter batting 9th. Sonny Gray will be on the mound for the Reds. He's making start number 11 with a 2-4 record, a 4.13 ERA, and a 1.31 WHIP. The Reds lineup will be Senzel, Friedl, Suarez, Moustakas, Aquino, Van Meter, Gregorius, Stevenson, and Gray batting 9th. It is a temperate 63 degrees today with the wind blowing out to left at 11 mph, definitely favoring the hitters in today's ball game. Now with Suter on the mound, Senzel at the plate, and it is time to get this game underway. With a 1-2 count, Suter is looking in for the sign. He's nodding him off. Now the next sign. And I believe we're going to get a pitch. Here it comes. And there's a grounder over to third. Casas has it. He throws to first, and that is out number 1. Next up is Friedl with 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball is the count. Suter with the pitch. The bunt is laid down the first base line. Rizzo has it. He flips to the second baseman covering it. Probably was just as fast from the tag, the runner. And that is going to be out number 2. Suarez now batting with 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch from Suter. And a looper on the infield. Coming in as the shortstop. He's going to make the catch and end the inning. So the Reds go down in order. We go down to the bottom of the first of a 0-0 ball game. And now Nico Hoerner is stepping up to the plate for the Cubs. Leading off against the Reds, Sonny Gray. Righty versus righty with a 1-strike count. Here is the Cubs' leadoff batter. And the pitch. And a pop-up to right. Going to be easily playable. The right fielder gets under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Correa now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball is the count to Carlos Correa. And he lines that one into center field. That's going to be a diving play in center field for the second out of the inning. Senzel making an excellent defensive effort and robbing Correa of a base hit. Rizzo now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. And a 2-2 pitch to Anthony Rizzo. And there's a grounder back toward the mound. Gray has it. He throws to first, and that will end the inning. So we are going to the top of the second, still scoreless here at Wrigley Field. Moustakas leading off against Suter here in the top of the second inning. With a 2-strike count, Suter delivers. And a pop-up down the right field line. Harper is chasing. It looks like he's going to catch that one in the air, and he does for out number 1. Aquino now the batter. Orestes Aquino with 1 out, nobody on. A 1-strike pitch. Here it comes. And a liner into left field. This time, Santana gets in front of it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Josh Van Meter now the batter with 2 outs, nobody on. 1 ball is the count. Here's the pitch, and Van Meter loops it into right field. Again, coming in this time is Harper, and he puts it away for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Reds go down in order. We go down to the bottom of the second of a 0-0 ball game. Danny Santana leading off for the Cubs here in the bottom of the second inning with a full count. Here comes the pitch to Santana. He is going to take strike 3 looking. That was a belt-high sinker, and he just watched it go by. Bryce Harper is now the batter. With 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch to Bryce Harper. Here it comes. And there's a liner up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Or no, it isn't. It gets the shortstop cut it off. It looked like it got into center field. The shortstop, Gregorius, actually got in front of it and throws out Harper over at first. So Springer now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Full count pitch to George Springer. Here it comes. And he's going to swing and miss for strike 3. So the inning is over. The Cubs do not score. We go to the top of the third of a 0-0 ball game. Gregorius now leading off against Suter in the top of the third inning. with a full count. Here is the pitch, and that's a grounder to second. Horner has this one. The throw to first, and that is out number 1. Stevenson now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball is the count. Here is the pitch to Stevenson, and a liner towards short, played on a hop. The throw goes to first, and that is out number 2. Now the pitcher comes up. Gray batting with 2 outs and nobody on. Suter working with a full count. Here's the pitch, and that is strike 3 called right on the outside corner. Just a beautiful slider to catch the outer part of the plate. So now we go to the bottom of the third, still scoreless here in Chicago. Casas is leading off for the Cubs here in the bottom of the third with a 3-1 count. Here comes the pitch, and that is outside for ball 4. That is the first base runner of this ball game. So on to first is Casas. Does he actually know how to run? No, he really doesn't. That's unfortunate. So Ramos now is the batter with nobody out, the runner on first here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch to Wilson Ramos. Here it comes, and that's popped up into right center field. Coming over is the center fielder. Senzel makes the catch, and that is out number 1. Suter now the batter. He is going to be asked to lay down the sacrifice with 1 out, runner on first here in the bottom of the third inning. Here comes the pitch. Suter lays down the bunt, down the third base line. The third baseman has it, throws across the diamond to retire Suter for out number 2. The sacrifice is successful as Casas advances to second, bringing up Nico Horner. With 2 outs and the runner on second. In the bottom of the third inning, Cubs trying to break the scoreless tie. Here's a 2-2 pitch, and Horner is going to loop that one into center field. That'll be a base hit. Is he going to try to score? The throw is coming home. The runner slides, and Casas is safe. So Nico Horner has given the Cubs a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third inning. An RBI double to drive in the run. That is RBI number 26 for Nico Horner on the season. Carlos Correa now the batter with 2 outs and the runner on second. Here is the first pitch to Carlos Correa, and he's going to pop that one up. A routine play to right center. Senzel chasing, and he puts it away to end the inning. The Cubs score, however, first run of the ball game, as taking a 1-0 lead into the top of the fourth. Senzel now is the batter. Top of the fourth inning, nobody out, nobody on. Classic leadoff situation as Suter is working with a 1-2 count. And that is a pop-up to right. Coming in is Harper. He looks up and he puts it away for out number 1. Friedl now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 is the count. Friedl lining that one into left, a long run, and playing on the hop is Santana. That's going to be the first base hit of the ball game for the Reds. So now the tying run is on first, and Suarez is the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. 0-2 pitch from Suter. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Suter getting the strikeout on the slider. And that is strikeout number 2 of the day for him. Moustakas now the batter with 2 outs and the runner on first. We're going to throw over to first and keep him honest. And that is going to be, he's going to dive back safely. So now we're going to pitch with a 1-ball count. And the runner goes, the throw goes down to second, and he is going to be safe. So Friedl now has 8 stolen bases on the season. So with 2 outs, the runner on second. Got to work on getting Moustakas out here. 2-2 pitch and a pop-up to left. Coming in as Santana. He has a line on it, and he makes the catch to end the inning. So the Reds strand a runner. We go to the bottom of the fourth of a 1-0 ball game. Rizzo leading off for the Cubs against Sonny Gray here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-1 is the count. Here is the pitch to Anthony Rizzo. And that is low. It is ball 4. Rizzo draws the leadoff walk. And as he walks down to first, we see Danny Santana walking up from the dugout to take his place in the left-handed batter's box. Sonny Gray now working with a runner on first and nobody out. 2-1 is the pitch to Santana. He's going to ground that one over to third. The throw goes over to first. They do not attempt to retire Rizzo. Getting the sure out at first. That is out number 1. So now Harper is the batter with a runner on second and 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-2 is the count. Harper waiting for the pitch, and he swings and misses for strike 3. So that is the second out of the inning. 3 strikeouts in the game for Gray. It brings up George Springer. Springer over 1 today. Facing Gray with 2 outs and the runner on second. Here's a full count pitch. Springer grounds it up the middle. Shortstop has it, throwing to first, which will end the inning. The Cubs strand a runner. We go now to the top of the 5th of a 1-0 contest. Suter has been matching Gray pitch for pitch so far this game. He is facing Aquino now with the top of the 5th inning in a 1-0 ball game. Here's a 1-2 count. Suter delivers. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That was a fastball up and away. Got him to chase it. So now Van Meter the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch to Van Meter. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Got him with a fastball up again. And his fastball isn't exactly blazing, but it gets the job done. That one came in at 87 miles an hour. Suter now facing Gregorius with 2 outs and nobody on. A 1-ball count. Here comes the pitch, and Gregorius is going to line that one to left. Chasing is Santana. He dives, and he lays out to make the catch, which ends the inning. That is going to send the Reds back out to the field for a defensive alignment. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, it's still 1-0 Chicago. Casas now is leading off against Gray. He's still looking for his first base hit of this season. Gray working with a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. And a grounder over to second. Picked up and thrown to first. That is out number 1. Ramos now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. A 1-ball count. And the pitch to Wilson Ramos. And there is a pop-up to left. Coming in is the left fielder. He chases it down, and that is out number 2. Suter now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Here is the pitch to Suter, and he is going to loop that one directly at the second baseman. The line drive is caught, and the inning is over. We go now to the top of the 6th of a 1-0 ball game. Suter, coming out with 59 pitches, is going to face Stevenson, Gray, and then the top of the lineup in the top of the 6th inning. 2-0 count. There's the pitch, and a grounder over to third, picked by Casas. He throws to first and easily retires Stevenson for out number 1. Gray now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch, and a swing and a miss for strike 3. Devastating slider. Records strikeout number 5 of the day for Brent Suter, and now Senzel is the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. 1 strike is the count. Here comes the pitch, and a grounder to short. Correa has it. He throws to first, which ends the inning. So the Reds go down in order. We go down to the bottom of the 6th of a 1-0 ball game. And now Horner is the batter, leading off for the Cubs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Horner waiting for the first pitch from Sonny Gray. Here it comes. And a grounder over to third. Picked and thrown over to first, and Horner's retired by a step for out number 1. Gray now facing Correa with 1 out, nobody on. Here comes the pitch. And a liner past the first baseman into right field. That is a base hit. I believe that is only the Cubs' second base hit of this ball game. Yes, that's correct. So stopping at first is Correa, which brings up Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 out, 1 man on. Is this a situation where we want to pinch run? Let's think about our options here. If we bring in Adrianza to pinch run for Correa, is Adrianza actually a better defender than Correa? I mean, only in the smallest of margins. I think, but he runs quite a bit faster. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to pinch run for Correa. Adrianza's going to stay in the game and play short. And we're going to see if we can manufacture a run here in the bottom of the 6th inning. With 1 out and a runner on first. Let's see what the first pitch is to Rizzo. Here it comes. That's a grounder over to second. The throw goes to second, the relay to first, and that is a 4-6-3 double play on the very first pitch. Well, that completely negates that decision. So we're going down to the top of the 7th of a 1-0 ball game. Friedel facing Suter in the top of the 7th inning. The Reds down by 1. Here comes the first pitch from Suter, and that is a foul ball. We need to switch this back over to 1-pitch mode. There we go. So with a 2-strike count, that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. So Suter notches strikeout number 6 of the game. And now Suter is facing Suarez with 1 out, nobody on. Here comes the pitch to Suarez. And a liner down the left field line. That's going to get all the way down into the corner. Santana gets it back into the cutoff man. And the runner is going to slide into second with a 1-out double here in the top of the 7th inning. And now Moustakas is the batter. With 1 out, 1 man on, here in the top of the 7th, Suter facing Moustakas. First pitch. And here it comes. That's a liner into right field. Coming in is Harper. He plays it on the hop. The throw comes home. Does the run score? No. Suarez stopped at third. All right, so apparently they did not want to test Harper's arm, although he did not exactly want to test his arm either. So now Aquino is the batter. He is facing Suter with the tying run on third and 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. Aquino is 0 for 2 today, and he is going to be waiting for a 1-ball pitch and a pop-up behind second base. Horner goes back. He makes the catch in short right field for the 2nd out of the inning. And now Castellanos is brought out of the dugout. He is going to pinch hit in a critical situation for the Reds here in the top of the 7th inning. With 2 outs and 2 runners on, Suter is going to have to get Castellanos out to get out of this inning. Man, I feel like, no, we're not going to, I can't possibly justify intentionally walking him. Didi Gregorius is coming up next. There's no way. So he's going to have to pitch to Castellanos. Let's see what happens. Here comes the pitch. First pitch. Popped up to left. Chasing is Santana. He looks like he's going to get under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So the Reds strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 7th of a 1-0 ball game. And here to lead the 7th inning stretch is Patrick Stewart. Danny Santana leading off against Sonny Gray here in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Cubs. Here's a 2-2 count, and Gray with the pitch. That is strike 3 called right on the knees. So that's out number 1, and it brings up Bryce Harper. With 1 out, nobody on, Harper 0 for 2 today, waiting for the pitch from Gray. And that's a pop-up on the infield. The third baseman coming over, called off by the shortstop, who makes the catch for out number 2. Springer now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's a full count pitch to George Springer. And here it comes. There's a grounder to short. Picked up and thrown to first, and Springer's retired to end the inning. So the Cubs go down in order. We go to the top of the 8th of a 1-0 ball game. Didi Gregorius now is going to lead off against Suter here in the top of the 8th inning. Suter working with the first pitch to Gregorius. Here it comes, and a grounder over to first. Rizzo has it. He bobbles it, and the runner's going to be safe. So Rizzo has an error which allows the first runner to reach base in the top of the 8th inning. And now Stevenson, the catcher, is the batter. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to warm up. No, we're going to warm up somebody out of the Cubs bullpen. We're going to go ahead and warm up Birdie. We're going to visit the mound. He says he's got plenty left in the tank. He's only thrown 77 pitches, which is all fine. So Stevenson now is the batter with a runner on first, nobody out, top of the 8th inning. Here comes the pitch and a pop-up on the infield. Coming over is the third baseman Casas, and he makes the catch for out number 1. And now we've got a pinch hitter, Jesse Winker, coming off the bench. He has 1 home run, 8 RBIs, and a .289 batting average. He's coming up to pinch hit for the pitcher's spot here in the top of the 8th inning. And the Cubs are definitely going to be glad to not see Sonny Gray in the next half inning, that's for sure. So Suter facing Winker, top of the 8th inning. 1 out, tying run on first. Lefty versus lefty. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Suter delivers. And a grounder to second. Correa has it. He throws to, Horner has it. He throws to the shortstop, Adrianza, who relays to first for the double play to end the inning. So the Cubs get out of the inning, preserving the 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the 8th. And now Casas is the batter. He's facing Stevenson, who's come out of the Reds bullpen. Stevenson has thrown 16 2/3 innings, walked 13, struck out 17 with a 5.40 ERA. And we're going to sit down Birdie. He does not need to be ready to come in at this exact moment. Now, Stevenson facing Casas with the Cubs up by 1 in the bottom of the 8th. 1-2 is the count. Stevenson delivers the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That was a changeup, and he was way out in front of it. That's a major league changeup there, boy. So Ramos now the batter with 1 out, nobody on base. And I feel like this would be a great situation. We're going to pinch hit with Tauchman here to see if we can get Tauchman on base. Then I would definitely consider also pinch hitting for Suter to try to get some insurance runs. Let's see what happens. Tauchman comes up off the bench. He has 9 RBIs and a 276 batting average. The lefty Tauchman facing the righty Stevenson here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 is the count. Tauchman waiting for the pitch. That is inside for ball 4. So Tauchman draws the walk. And now Suter is the batter. And this is where we're going to pinch hit for Suter. And we're going to ask, let's see here, Amaya or Estrada? You know, Estrada's been the hot bat lately. I feel like, and Estrada's got to, yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring in Estrada. He's going to pinch hit for the pitcher spot. So Suter's day is over. And Edwin Diaz is 66%. Yep. We've got Birdie warmed up. Birdie is 91%. So Birdie is going to actually get the save opportunity here. And now what we're going to see is Estrada coming off the bench. He's going to bat with 1 out, runner on first, here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Stevenson working, trying to hold the game right where it is. 3-0 count now to Estrada. That's a check swing, and ball 4 is called. So now the Cubs have first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And Nico Hoerner is the next batter. And now I think this is where we're going to try the patented double steal. Let's see what happens here. Stevenson now facing Hoerner. What's the first pitch going to be? That's a swing and a miss for strike 1. That was the fastball. So now, on the second pitch, we're going to attempt the double steal and see what happens. Here's the pitch. That's a low pitch. The throw goes down to third, and what is the call? Let's see here. The umpire says he is out. All right, so we still have a runner on second with 2 outs. And now Hoerner is facing Stevenson. We're still here in the bottom of the 8th inning with a 1-1 count, and Hoerner takes low for ball 2. And we're going to switch this back over. So with a 2-2 count, Hoerner grounds it over to second. The play is made, the throw to first, and that will end the inning. So the Cubs do not score. We go now to the top of the 9th of a 1-0 ball game. And Birdie is ready to come in and pitch. So let's see here. We need somebody to catch, which is going to be Amaya. He is going to come into the game in the number 8 spot and catch. Birdie is going to come into the game in the number 9 spot, and he is going to pitch. And Birdie is going to get the opportunity to earn the save in today's ball game. He's going to face Senzel, Friedel, and Suarez here in the top of the 9th inning. Birdie working with a 2-2 count. He is looking for the sign, and here's the pitch. And that is a liner into left, chasing his Santana. He gets there, and he plays it on a hop. So a leadoff single is going to put a runner on first. That's the tying run in the top of the 9th inning. And now we're also going to go ahead and warm up Blake Taylor. We're going to visit the mound to give him a chance to start warming up. Birdie now is facing Friedel. Top of the 9th inning, nobody out, runner on first. Here's a full count pitch, and there's a pop-up to center. This time Springer is coming in. He's going to make the catch for out number 1. Suarez now the batter. 1 out, runner on first. Top of the 9th inning. Suarez facing Birdie. Here's a full count pitch from Birdie, and that's a check swing, ball 4. So the walk is issued, and he heads down to first. And now Moustakas is the batter. So we may still need Edwin Diaz to come into this ball game. However, Blake Taylor is going to be brought in to face the lefty. So we're going to visit the mound, give Diaz a chance to start warming up. Taylor comes out of the bullpen. He's thrown 22 innings, walked 9, struck out 23 with a 2.05 ERA. Taylor is facing Moustakas with 1 out, runners on first and second in the top of the 9th inning. Taylor working with a 1-1 count. Here is the pitch to Moustakas. He is looking for the sign and the delivery, and a grounder up towards second. The throw goes to first, and that is out number 2. So no double play, however, is turned, and Orestes Aquino now is the batter. He is actually red hot. So Aquino's run does not matter. And quite frankly, with first base open, if we intentionally walk him, it sets up a force at home instead of a tag play. So we're going to intentionally walk Aquino and let Taylor pitch to Votto. As much as that seems like not necessarily, but Votto's hitting a $136 this season. He's hitting 136 so far. He is 6 for 44. Now, out of those 6 hits, he's hit 4 home runs. However, we apparently at this exact moment have a basically 11% chance of losing this ball game by making this decision. So, Taylor pitching to Votto with 2 outs and the bases loaded in the top of the 9th inning. Taylor trying to nail down the save. Here is the 0-2 pitch to Votto, and that gets away. Strike 3. No, it's not strike 3. The wild pitch allows the run to score, and we have a tie ball game in the top of the 9th inning. So now, Votto facing Taylor, still with a 1-2 count, 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Here's a full count pitch, and a grounder back toward the mound. The pitcher has it. He throws to first, which ends the inning. So we have a 1-1 tie going into the bottom of the 9th inning. Adrianza leading off against Lorenzen in the bottom of the 9th. Adrianza is going to lead off the inning. He is 4 for 27 on the season with 2 RBIs. Adrianza stepping up from the left side against the righty Lorenzen, who is the Reds' closer. He's thrown 19 innings, has a 4-0 record, 6 walks, 22 strikeouts, and a 1.89 ERA. So, Adrianza, he's a really good bunter, but there's nobody on base. So let's see, with a 1-1 count, Adrianza is waiting for the pitch from Lorenzen. Here's the sign and the pitch, and there's a grounder over to third. Picked up, the throw over to first, and Adrianza is retired by half a step for the first out of the inning. Next up is Anthony Rizzo with 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 9th of a 1-1 tie. Here's a full count pitch to Anthony Rizzo, and he's going to line that one past the first baseman into right field. That's going to be a single for Anthony Rizzo to lead off the 9th inning. And now Danny Santana is the batter, and we are going to fire the last bullet in our chamber. We're going to go ahead and pinch run with Malik Smith for Anthony Rizzo, and that's going to mean that Santana is going to play first. Malik Smith is going to stay in the game to play left. Now, with 1 out and the winning run on first, Santana facing Lorenzen in the bottom of the 9th inning. We're going to switch this over to pitch by pitch. What is the first pitch going to be? Let's see. The throw goes over to first. Yep, chasing him back. All right. The next pitch, Lorenzen goes to the plate this time, and it skips away. So Malik Smith is easily going to advance to second on the wild pitch. And now the winning run is in scoring position. So Santana now batting. We're going to switch this over Well, we might even steal third if we get the right opportunity here. Let's see what happens with a one ball count. That is a strike with a slider. So a 1-1 count. Lorenzen now pitching again. There's a foul ball. 2-strike count with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th inning. Lorenzen now, I feel like this is a situation where he might throw another breaking pitch. Do we want to try to steal third with Malik Smith? With 1 out in the bottom of the 9th inning. I don't know. I think we're gonna wait at least one more pitch. There's a foul ball. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. It was a cutter. It wasn't exactly the breaking ball I was expecting, but nonetheless. All right, this is gonna be our situation. This is where we're gonna try to steal third. Let's see if we can do this. We put the sign on. The steal is on. There's the pitch. The throw goes down to third. Malik Smith slides, and he is safe. All right, so Malik Smith is safe. However, that's the 3rd strikeout of the day for Danny Santana. He struck out, and now Bryce Harper with a chance to win the ball game. Runner on third, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Lorenzen facing Harper. Needs to get this ball into the outfield. Here is the first pitch. Oh, and they're going to intentionally walk Bryce Harper. All right, so they put him on first. And now George Springer is the batter. Runners on the corners and 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Harper getting the deference of the intentional walk brings up George Springer, who is 0 for 3 on the day. Here is a 2-2 pitch to Springer. And he's going to loop that one over the shortstop's head into left field. That's going to drive in the winning run. The Cubs walked this one off in the bottom of the 9th inning. Springer with the RBI single, and the Cubs take home a 2-1 lead. The Cubs getting 2 runs on 4 hits with 1 error. The Reds 1 run on 4 hits with no errors. The Cubs, Taylor actually gets the win. Birdie gets the hold. He was charged with the run. I'm surprised that's not an unearned run, because that guy reached on an error in the 9th inning. But so be it. So Birdie gets his 8th hold. Taylor gets credited with a blown save and a win, his 2nd of the season. Mike Lorenzen takes the loss. The Cubs' Brent Suter certainly deserved to win this game. He threw 8 innings of 3-hit shutout baseball. And the Reds' Sonny Gray went 7 innings of 2-hit 1-run baseball with 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. 6 strikeouts on the day for Suter. So the Cubs improved to 33-17 while the Reds dropped to 24-27. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.